Hi, this is Lisa from Low Cooking Robertson. and welcome to my channel. I look a little bit different, you think? No, I always look this hairy and cute. Well, I kind of looks a little bit weird this moment. I think I had better just block my face for now. Don't want to scare you. What happened to me? Well, I went to swing this morning. I tell you later why I start to swing because most of you guys know I hate exercise. But I tell you that later. So haven't swum for a long time. So I bought a goggle, and I didn't realize that goggle was so tight. So I wore that swimming goggle for like a 30 minutes, and it left me like a very deep like a impression mark around my eye area. I didn't know. And I came back home. I even went to the grocery store to do some shopping, but I didn't know that was that bad. And I met a friend and she didn't say anything. And I come back home and I went to washroom. I saw myself. I said, "Oh my God, who is that? It looks so bad." So see, that's just proof exercise is bad, right? So I shouldn't even go swim. So that won't happen to me. Well, but I like to talk to you face to face, but I think that, I'm not fully recovered yet. So my face, I mean. So I think this panda looks very cute. And then that's one of the 2021 spring new release. So I think it should be fun to put that instead of my face. Okay, have you watched my last video? The last video was talking about 2021 spring new release preview. Great, good news. I just received a tracking number. The plates is actually have been made, and then they are heading to Canada now. So as soon as when I receive the plates, I'm going to create a video, and we are going to open the box together, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. So let's start today's video. It's something very simple, easy, but very useful, and it is also very beautiful, and you are going to love it. Okay, so this is going to be today's project. Those are the stem and die that I'm going to use to create something like lace. So today's video, I'm going to show you how to cut a portion of the stem image. You don't need to have a big shop plus, just regular die cut machine, regular size will do, and I will show you a great tricks. So if you have been following my channel, you probably realize that I have been using this stem set too many times, and every time when I create something, they all looks different. That's what I love the rubber stamp, because the same stamp, there's a different way that you can play. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on the bell, so that way every time when I upload a new video, you will receive an email, and then always remember to check it out. So I am going to I have decided every time when I upload a new video, any stamps I'm using for that video, I'm going to offer a great deal. For example, I am using this stamp set. This is the stamp and die together. The regular price is $39.99, but I'm going to offer a very good deal. Just make sure you check the link below, or once when you go to our website, just click the YouTube special. So it's depends on how many video I upload every week. Every time when I upload something with the different stamp set, that stamp set, the stamp that I'm using, I'm going to offer a special promotion. So don't want to spoil the surprise. Check that link and you will find out the price, and you will be very, very happy. So rubber stamp is so much fun. If you have the budget to get some new stamp, that's good. Feel free to take the advantage of this awesome price. If you don't, if you tie up on the budget, what you can do is I am showing you the technique. You can use what you have. that will be the fun part. In the beginning, when I created this channel was create to showing all the local king customer how to use the local king rubber stamps product. But what I like to do is I would love to share all the techniques, the knowledge that I know about the rubber stamping to everybody who is in love with crafting, stamping, scrapbooking, card making, all those kind of hobby. So learn the technique and try to use the this technique on your own stamp image. And if you like to share with me, that will be awesome. Every time when I have a new video, I always post this video under the Local King Facebook page. And then if you make the same card, if you have the stamp and you make a card, and you're welcome to post your card under that posting. So that way the other people can see what you do. Making cards is so much fun, but if you are making the card just for yourself, what's the fun for? So I like to make the card and would like to share with all my friends, all my viewers. Actually, today's card idea is from my friend Lisa from Savannah. She once in a while she make a card and she always take a picture and share with me. And then I say, hey Lisa, that's so pretty. Can I use the idea to create a video? She said, of course. That's what I like. If you have some great idea, I'm so happy if you can send me a card, and I will figure out how to create a video to share with other people. Of course, I will credit to you. I have created over 200 different videos. Do you like my videos? Did you learn something from videos? If you do, that's what exactly the thing that I like to do. I like to learn something from you too. So that's start today's video, and I hope you like it. And this is going to be a short video because it is so easy, and I already finished another project. So make sure, and that will be the tomorrow's video. Like I say, I would like to keep the video short from now on. That's started. Okay, so the material list is so easy. All I am using is a piece 8.5 by 11 gold mirror cardstock. And then I have this Canson watercolor cardstock I got from Michael's when they have a buy one, get a second one for half price. Or sometimes they have a buy two, get one for free. I just love the cardstock because when I was working on this video, I was going to do some coloring. And then this is the awesome cardstock for watercolor because they are 130 pounds, they are thick. I like a good quality cardstock. And then do you remember I'm still doing the card swap? I recently has been so quiet. I didn't receive any card for the past few days. And then for the card challenge, remember the second card challenge? I sold over 50 set of stamps and stamps. I'm looking forward you guys a card project because if you don't send me the cards, I don't have a video to share, and we're going to stop that. Do you want me to stop to doing the card challenge or the swapping? If you don't want me to stop, you make sure you send me a card so I have something to share. Okay, so all the information is down below. Just click the link. It will bring you to our website. Okay, so I'm gonna use the stamp positioner. Like I say, I have created a lot of a great video to show you how to use a rubber stamp. This is the stamp positioner. If you have one, that's great. I will highly recommend it. This is called the Misty. If you don't have one, because they are kind of pricey, if you don't have one, here is the video. I show you how to use a CD case or DVD case to create your own stamp positioner. They work just fine. The only thing is the DVD case is a little bit smaller. It probably won't be able to use the slimline size stamp because they are too big. Okay, so because we are using this watercolor cardstock, the surface is not as smooth on the regular cardstock. So I use the stamp positioner helping me to get the best image. So you can see this is the gold embossing, right? So I love VersaFine. This is my favorite black impact because they can stamp a very detailed image. They are also good for the embossing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use my VersaFine for embossing. You can also use the VersaMark for embossing too. So let's just do this, and then we're going to just stamp 2 times. Okay, so this is the first one. And then usually I kind of just rub like that, right? And then one of you guys send me a message. You say, Lisa, try this whiteboard eraser. You can find this one from the dollar store, kind of rub. And then it will definitely help you to get the better impression. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, because if you use regular cardstock, usually you don't really need to use stamp positioner. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And this, okay, let's do a little bit more. The regular cardstock, because the surface is very smooth, right? So you don't have to worry about, oops, I have the eraser here, I forgot. So you don't have to worry about the stamp a few times. But because these Canson watercolor paper, they are not very smooth. So that's why I'm using my stamp positioner to help me get a better impression. Okay, and then we are going to do the embossing. So I have my tray here. I have my gold color, gold color here. So I am going to just fast forward this embossing process. Okay, so this die cut, the quality is just awesome. One run, they will cut the 130 pounds thickness cardstock. You won't have a problem. See, everything is just like that. See, there you go. See how detailed or die cut is. Okay, this die cut, try to keep it. Okay, don't put in the garbage. In my next video, I am going to actually going to use that one to show you an awesome masking technique. And then make sure you subscribe to this channel because you don't want to miss all the new video. So let's do, just make sure we remove all the small pieces. And then if you take a look at the back, okay, like this, you can see what is those. Those is actually when I designed the die cut, I actually add a little bit extra to make this die cut kind of pop out. See, you don't have to do anything, just die cut it and see how detailed. Did you see any white gap between the die cut and the stamp image? You don't, right? Because that's how detailed Local King rubber stamps die cut is. I spend hours and hours working on the graphic work. So and then every line I have to manually to, I don't use auto trace. I just manually go, follow all the outline. That's why they are so close to the image. Okay, so the next, that's the key point, how we are going to cut the only partial this image instead of cut the whole thing. I think this is the trick you definitely want to learn. Okay, so first, okay, so this the car size is 8.5 by 8, and then we're folding the size, so the width is just 4 inches, and then I just prepare this is a 1/4 inches strip. We are going to add here later. Okay, just cut it. Okay, and then we are going to use or outline die cut. If you want to use your detailed die cut, you can do that too, but because I want to kind of create a layering to make this more elegant, so I use the outline die cut, but you can do whatever you like. And then the next coming video, I am actually using the detail die cut to do the partial die cutting. And then in that video, I have something else to offer to you too. Something else, something new to share with you. I think you're going to enjoy it. Okay, here is my $1 million tip. Because when I designed this slimline die cut, I actually ordered one Big Shot Plus because I want to be able to cut the horizontal, so that way I can only cut the partial. That's how you cut a partial. You have to have a big platform. But I accidentally figured out this is $1 million tip. So if you like this $1 million tip, you got to give me a thumb up, leave me a comment, let me know, because I'm share with you. You can save the money to purchase the Big Shot Plus because you don't need it. So this is what you're gonna do. So you have your cutting plate here, right? We're going to remove one of these cutting plate. Instead of that, I have these thin one, small one. I'm going to do some research to see if I can find one or not. But I was asking Lisa, she was my friend Lisa from Savannah. She was showing me that you can use a ruler, something the same thickness. I'm going to explain to you why. But I don't know, is that safe for your machine or not? So I will prefer if you can purchase something like this, that will be better because I know some ruler, they are metal, the thickness should be same, but I don't know, I never try it, but I don't want you to damage your Big Shot machine. That will be very painful. So I don't encourage you to try it. I encourage you to purchase something like this. Or if you have some plates, like these plates really wear off, you can ask if you have a friend is a carpenter or what, or they have the skill to cut this one. So I think that will be, I think that will be better too if you can just if you have some place you want to retire and just cut a piece, just a strip, that will do the trick. Okay, so first, this is my $1 million tip. Are you ready? So this is what you're going to do. You are going to just insert your cards here, and then you are going to place your die cut the place you want. It's always a good idea to have some prototype. So when I was planning this project, I kind of have this is 3.5 inches. You can have a larger car and then just leave it. You can go up to 6 inches because the platform of this cutting area is 6 inches. So this is only 5.5. You can go up to 6 inches if you want to make a bigger car. Okay, so and then now you are going to remember insert that card here, and then you are going to depend how high, like how high, how close these flower the edge to this card. So you can go more here. You can go more like more on the right side, on the left side. I'm going to just put in them. How about just in the middle? I think that's the best. But you do whatever you like. Okay. And then I have a coming video, and I'm going to show you a different way to do this. Okay, that's it. And then you're going to use these narrow cutting plates. You are going to just kind of put the place you want. So here, because it doesn't have a pressure, when you run through the machine, here they won't cut. Here, because this plate, they push the die cut, that this part will be cut, okay? But one more thing you got to know is that when you run through the machine, you got to hold your, you can put this one first, okay? Put that white piece first. And then you are going to hold this part. and then run to the machine. You got to hold these little pieces, or you can use a duct tape to tape it. Because once when you run through the machine, sometimes this one will move. So it doesn't really like a bother, but you don't cut evenly. Maybe in the front is more wider car, the here is become narrow. Okay, so I'm going to cut it. I will be right. Okay, I am back, and that's the what looks like my $1 million tip. It works just perfect. See, this part, because I insert under the cutting plate, and then it didn't cut. Okay, and then see, so this design, you can do this direction, or you can do rotated. They are exactly the same stem, just different direction, and see how different the result it is. So what I do is I just put the foam tape, and then I just found out the back of this part is kind of too plain. It depends. I think it's really pretty. What we can do is, we can printing some words here. You know what? Let's try that one. I am going to, if I can find my gold brilliant, yes. I really missing go to the show because my gold ink pad is dry and I don't have a re-inker. So that's just ink that part, and then I am going to ink 2 times. So I'm going to ink 1 time here. Isn't, oh, really? And then 1 more time in the bottom. So kind of just eyeballed it. This is a handmade card, Doesn't, well, I did it pretty good. Okay, so that way you can see a very, very light gold color. If you want to, you have the paper there, right? So you can just add the extra if you want to. Okay, let me glue it. I will be right back. Okay, so do you like this one or this one? I think they're all pretty. And then, so this card you can use it as like a vertical, right? Or horizontal. And then now you're going to say, yep, it's a good card, but it cannot, oh, it set, well, it actually set on the table like that. Okay. So, but if you are, but I think actually it sit very well. You can just like a display like this. I think they do well. But there's more you can do. If you find out here if something's missing, what you can do, you can add a piece of acetate. So I'm going to just glue it. So here is a piece of acetate. I don't think so it's necessary. I think this card is special because it's a partially cut. I am not going to add it because I was thinking, oh, they probably cannot sit on the table, but actually they sit perfectly pretty like that. So, but if you want to do that, is always option over there. So that's today's video. I hope you like it. And like I say, I'm going to try to shorten my video, but I'm going to upload more video. If you like my video, make sure you subscribe this channel. And thank you so much because actually 70% people watch my video. They 70% you guys have been subscribed Local King YouTube channel. Only 25% people they didn't subscribe. So if you like this channel, subscribe this channel and turn on the bells, and then make sure you check our online store for the YouTube special, and then you will find out what's the price I'm offer for this combo set that I'm using for this video. And just a quick peek for the next video is also the same stamp set I'm using, but I'm going to just do a very so So hoping you can join me next time. Thank you for watching. This is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Bye!